Welcome to the finals of Starcross Cup 4. This is Korean Army versus DevM. They have both battled their way through the brackets. Our number 1 seed versus our number 7 seed. They have chosen the maps. The series is going to be played on Langorskaya, Crossing in the Woods, and finally Minsk Pocket if necessary. So I think that this series could take some time. These are probably the 3 lengthiest game producing maps that there are in the pool, and they whittled it down to this. This Minsk Pocket, I'm telling you guys, Minsk Pocket is a tournament quality map. I'm telling you it is. It was in both semifinals. It's in the finals. Why else has it not been vetoed? What else could that mean? Am I crazy? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep Minsk Pocket in my pool because I like it, and it hasn't been, you know, thrown out the way Stursdorf has. Even Arnhem, well, no, Arnhem was in Love Nest versus DevM, so I mean, of course I'm going to leave Arnhem in the pool. Arnhem's great, but I'm keeping Minsk Pocket. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. But that's neither here nor there. This is Korean Army versus DevM on Langorskaya, and we've got Soviets versus Oster. Soviets in the north, Oster in the south. Ooh, and the very first engagement, we'll see conscripts making it to this critical house before an MG42. So rough start for DevM already. And as soon as the MG42 sets up, he gets out. The Grens are going to try and take it. It's not going to happen. He's just going to cat and mouse his house. That's what we should call this, cat and mouse the house. When you high-level players always do this get in, get out thing. So that they don't take that much damage. Their guns come off cooldown. They can fire like one volley. Get out and lose vision of everything over here. Wait for the maximum amount of time that it could take for the squad to get to the door and then jump back in. So if he tried to make a move towards the door, you'll do a bunch of damage to him and maintain building control and minimize the amount of damage that you take. So that's kind of a... we need a term for that. Cat and mouse is the working title. Alright, enough damage has been dealt to the squad in this building that they definitely have to retreat, and this squad will not make it here in time to do anything about that. So DevM retakes building control. Combat engineers on the right have captured all territory over there. Engagement goes poorly for Korean Army. Couldn't snipe any models. Conscripts go down a little too fast, and he's forced to retreat, and he will of course lose this engagement as well. So after taking control of his half of the map, he's now about to lose his cutoff. More conscripts on their way out. He's gone with 2 combat engineers and tier 1, so we might see an M3 or sniper from him soon. M3. I would be very surprised to see a penal battalion. Pios and conscripts against, or Pios and grenadiers against combat engineers and conscripts, and Korean Army has just 1 more squad available for this, so he'll maintain cutoff control, and now DevM will be the one forced to retreat with the MG42 right here. Looks like it's a little bit late to this engagement. You might not be able to box Korean Army in. Rifle grenade off target. That was pretty early. He was hoping Korean Army wouldn't dodge that, but it wasn't even close, so that's just munitions wasted. I don't know what I think about going for a 4-minute grenade in the very first game of the finals. I mean, they're both fresh and ready and active and alert. There's no fatigue has set in. Maybe he's hoping that Korean Army's not warmed up yet enough or something, but there was probably no chance of that grenade connecting. Here comes the M3. Flamethrower is inside. Maybe DevM heard it coming, or he just didn't like the engagement already, but he makes a full retreat. And he will obviously not be able to hold this building with a flamethrower working on him. So now his cutoff is about to be compromised. The MG42 is going to have to get right back to this green cover wall as soon as it can to maintain cutoff control here. And even if he does push Korean Army away from this area, He risks losing his fuel and VP.
Our base is under attack.
The enemy is fighting back!
Enemy forces are securing our territory. We have a new scout car.
I might as well put my lovely face on top of that black box. Amy, you're the one who told me that casting without webcam is how the pros do it. Contradicting your own advice. Man, I must be just really good looking. I must have a very compelling face. Even Amy wants to see it. In the middle of the cast of the finals.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
222 on the field, chases away the M3. M3 is going to pull all the way back into the base, and it also wraps up a couple of squads of infantry at various locations, so DevM never loses his cutoff. He's briefly decapped on the high resource points. Minor economic damage, which is about to be inflicted in turn, once again, by all of these Grens and MG working on Korean Army's cutoff. And Korean Army does not have a machine gun, so he doesn't have a way to lock his opponent down. What was that? S-mines. Ouch. Doesn't have a way to lock his opponent down with a machine gun or anything like that, but he did have an M3. Now he doesn't have that either. That was his primary flanking tool for getting rid of that thing. AT grenades have been teched. He just walked his flamethrower through the S-mine field for some reason right there, though. That hurt. AT grenade connects nicely with this. He might try and finish it off with small arms fire. Meanwhile, he's got a flank going on the MG42. Another squad of conscripts chasing Grens off the cutoff. He continues the chase of the 222, which is almost dead to small arms fire. AT grenade comes off cooldown in 7 seconds. Grens have to retreat. MG42 opens up. He does not have Molotov tech, but a flamethrower is on its way. Does get suppressed, though. Can't tell how that engagement's going to go. And it comes off cooldown, but he doesn't yet have the 25 munitions. Doesn't matter. Small arms fire finishes the job. MG42 retreats, and the flamethrower plus conscript should win against these Grens. So the economic damage that's been inflicted on Korean Army should be repaired as he gets the squad into that cutoff point. And shock troops are on their way towards the left side fuel. Sniper out for DevM, and he's probably going to get another one after this because he always goes double sniper. This could be a wipe, but the sniper's working on those shocks. And retreats. Grens need to actually get in front of the shocks for them to fire at them. Maybe.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Looks like he's gone.
The enemy is firing on our HQ.
Yep. Grens get away with 1 HP.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines. Our opponents
Brief
are
cutoff
seizing
maneuver
a
there by the
sector.
shock troops, then smoke grenade tossed to allow him to mitigate sniper fire. But it's going to clear soon. He won't be able to decap this munitions. I don't know. Probably just going to have to retreat. Smoke grenade doesn't really do anything. Conscripts working the left side fuel while Grenadiers or Pyos are working the right side fuel. He needs to not walk into this S-mine field this time. Now looks like he will handle this threat correctly. The S-mine field does not have any mines in this area. He knows that because there's a little sign right there indicating the end, so he didn't get all 4 clusters down, left this corner capturable. So he'll be able to get that fuel back. Grens are on their way to try and counter, though. Sniper supporting the MG and Grens mid. Grens working the left. And tier 3 up for Korean Army means he might go M5 if he wants to get something out very quickly. Maybe T70 if he wants something that has a really good chance of sniping the sniper.
Taking what we have secured. Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Those conscripts cannot retreat, by the way, where they're currently standing. They'll run through an S-mine field, so he needs to handle this situation delicately. Sniper is working on a squad in the house. Conscripts are going to run to close range. The MG42 is not available to protect right now, and he just retreated through the S-mine field, and they're dead. Knew that was going to happen. He needed to not do that. Shock troops looking for a wipe opportunity on the Grens right there. That could be a wipe. He might pick up a wipe in exchange for the squad he just lost. These conscripts maybe snipe it. There they go. This squad got the kill at range. Shock troops continue their advance, throwing a smoke grenade to try and stop that sniper from picking him off. But that sniper's gonna be fine. Nothing can get in range. Squad of conscripts almost getting picked up right there on retreat. And there they go. 2 squads of conscripts wiped now. Ouch. I don't think I've missed any other grenadier wipes, right? Nope, just 1 squad of Grens wiped. Shocks now have to retreat, and Korean Army is about to lose his cutoff once again. He needs to get a tier 3 unit out. 1 more fuel and he can get a T-70. I assume that's what he's going to do. I think M5 might have served him better because he's losing map control left and right. DevM has tier 3 up now as well. 35 fuel in the bank. Probably going to go Panzer IV or Ostwind as soon as he can. Either way, he'll have a counter to the T-70 in a few minutes.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. We are losing a sector.
Ivan won't know what hit us. Ready!
Sniper continues working on those conscripts. Shock troops are on their way to the front line.
Enemy forces are
Grens
securing
dying
our
back.
territory. Tanks now have defensive smoke capabilities.
And hearing the T-70 coming, he retreats immediately. That squad could get wiped, though. It'll be a big pickup for Korean Army, one he definitely needs. Grens go down. Needs to try and take out the sniper as soon as he can. It's up to 12 kills in 13 minutes, which, having hit the field late, is pretty impressive. Faust just connected, though.
Enemy is taking up the
That'll give the
territory out of
T-70,
contact.
or that'll give DevM a little bit of time to field a counter, which he just did. Locked in mobile defense, and he's going to go Puma to try and hunt down that T-70. And man, the Puma has been popular this
Our
tournament.
lines of supply are
Mobile defense in
disrupted.
general just has been fielded so much. I've seen this thing being used to counter IS-2s yesterday, so a T-70 should be no problem. There it goes, T-70 down. Since Korean Army went tier 1, he doesn't even have access to AT guns, let alone having one out. Shock troops just caught a machine gun way out of position though, so forces a retreat there. Gonna move to try and get some fuel under control. Still a bit of an S-mine field in his way, though.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. A new grenadier squad is ready.
There's Vet 1 on the sniper, uses the stun round to send those conscripts back into the base, and it is looking extremely bad for Korean Army right now. His T-70 dead, his fuel reserves totally exhausted. He probably has to go tier 2 at this point, otherwise I'm not sure what he's going to do. He doesn't even have a light vehicle counter,
We are losing a sector.
except for spamming AT grenades, and he certainly doesn't have the munitions for that. That was a big pickup, though. MG42 gets inside that building right next to a flamethrower and gets annihilated. Shock troops going in on these grenadiers, trying to burst them down. The sniper is taking shots from this area. Has a pretty good line. Shock grenade on that squad of grenadiers sends them packing. That was a good engagement for Korean Army. Sniper handles that squad of conscripts. Misses his final shot, the squad will get away. Flamethrower scares off the remaining supporting infantry, and Korean Army is going to try and get some of his resources back, but he is at a severe disadvantage right now. I wonder what he's going to do against some sort of tier 3 unit plus Puma. Maybe just a tier 3 unit of his own, maybe SU-76. He's playing from very far behind right now. 24 pop cap to 45. Second sniper's on the field too, which is going to really exacerbate his infantry situation. His T-70 was his sniper counter and it's dead, so he could go sniper. He's tier 1. That's an option. Second sniper reveals itself mid, taking a shot at these conscripts. More infantry on its way to support. Rifle grenade off target. He was trying to hit those shock troops in their advanced path, but a little bit off. Shock troops haven't really taken any damage. The conscripts continue charging the sniper. Flamethrower has to retreat, being focused down by these two squads of Grens, and shock troops are going to work on the center VP. Korean Army sends 2 fresh conscript squads left. Try and get some map harassment done over there, try and bolster his economy, and a big volley on that sniper almost killed it.
Headquarters attacked.
Grenade toss at the sniper, it moves to dodge. It still has a decent amount of health and will just kite those shock troops all day. And the Puma is also available to just push them around. Stun round to prevent the squad from firing briefly, and there they go, have to retreat. Another squad making its way towards the cutoff. Vet 3 conscripts will definitely win that engagement though.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory. Tanks are now available to crush the enemy.
Sniper's still fine, operating at half health. This sniper's been healed and making his way back up into this engagement to further bleed Korean Army's forces. He has gone shock rifle. He's going to try and make it to a KV-8. Still needs 45 more fuel to get that, but he has connected the left side fuel points, so this harassment left worked well. And the Panzer IV hitting the field now is probably going to be DevM's solution to that. A good counter-harassment unit. We're going to send those conscripts home.
The enemy is taking our territory.
While he's microing that, Korean Army may have an opportunity against this. Nope. Continues backpedaling. Carefully. Shock troops looking for opportunities. Advance towards the Puma. Panzer IV chases off the conscripts there. Get away with 5 men remaining. Conscripts in the middle also chased away. Shock troops working on those Pios might kill them. That was close. AT grenade on the Puma is going to force that back into the base for repairs. The snipers are slicing those shock troops up, though. Ooh, that sniper's connected, and the Panzer IV could chase that all the way home. That's probably going to die. That'll be an expensive loss. Coaxial machine gun finishes the shock troop squad off, and down they go. Very expensive. Korean Army has gone tier 2, by the way. That's quite a bit of fuel. in low-tier buildings. But I think that he definitely had to do that to survive against this tank. He definitely cannot survive against a Panzer IV with just AT grenades. But he's just lost 2 full squads on the front line, so he may not be able to survive at all.
Engineer fresh meat has arrived.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Engineer standing by.
2 squads going left to try and get control of this fuel point.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Which they should be able to do. There's not anything available over there. This Panzer IV has been receiving repairs for engine damage, so they'll get the fuel connected briefly. Korean Army finally has the fuel for a KV-8. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. KV-8 is the right call here, because KV-8 plus AT guns is theoretically a good enough army to take this on. KV-8 could try and kill the snipers really quickly. Be really good versus the Grenadiers. It'll be chunky versus the Puma and Panzer IV. But, it's not going to be easy. AT gun in production for DevM, so it's not even going to have a very open window of opportunity to make anything happen.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. The pack gun is ready for orders.
There's the KV-8. Makes its way mid. The Panzer IV and Puma immediately go in on it. All shots penetrating. The AT gun is still in motion. So that's already been forced off the field for repairs. Without accomplishing much.
We are losing a sector.
AT gun shot connects with the Puma. German AT gun on its way forward. There's a Tellermine right there and right there. Jeez, they're densely packed. Green Army has no free combat engineer squad for a minesweeper either, so
The enemy is attempting to steal
I think it's going to take
sector.
several consecutive miracles for Korean Army to have any chance this game. Incendiary artillery being dropped on the AT gun, plus snipers will mean they can't advance on his own AT gun, but the KV-8 was nearly destroyed during that. Costs a lot of munitions, it doesn't inflict any real damage.
Infantry has spotted me. Rewarded for my skill.
We fight bravely for the Reich. The enemy is down to 200 points.
My MG-42 never arrived.
Korean army has lost everything but 2 strategic points. His army is broken and battered. DevM has probably won this. It looks like 469 victory point victory for him in game 1, which is on Langerskaya. Quite solid. That could be very difficult for the Korean army to beat going into game 2. I think we'll have a different matchup in game 2. I think we're going to see Korean armies Oster, but I think we're also going to see DevM's US forces. Without much of a doubt in my mind, that is going to be the case. So, Korean army just trying to maybe knock some more victory points off the board, or try and make something happen. I don't know. KV-8's not enough. DevM will have the fuel for a Panther soon.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
I will not hit him now that we have MG42s. Good work, men!
AT gun is set up right there for the Panzer IV. AT grenade connects, inflicting engine damage. The KV-8 is fine. Sniper trying to rotate around and look for opportunities against the squad in this house. Victory point drain has been slowed. KV-8 finds an opportunity against a Grenadier squad right there. Puma on its way. Shot bounces. Looks like the KV-8 could go down right here. This was not a very good maneuver. AT gun will not get a shot off. Puma is too quick, and down it goes. KV-8 destroyed. That was probably Korean Army's last chance. Sniper moving up to clear out the AT gun. Puma pops smoke to get itself to safety. And here comes the Panther. So DevM sends a squad to restore the triple cap over here on the left side. And it looks like that Puma's long gone.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Triple cap is restored, and the clock will continue ticking with only 71 points left. It looks like there will be no hope of Korean Army even reducing his opponent's score from this point forward. Molotov research. That 29-minute Molotov before it spreads out of the house. Infantry charging the center VP. There's a Panzer IV available to protect, plus the snipers picking those conscripts off one by one. This one has 58 kills. This one has 23.
Enemy has 25 points remaining.
Korean Army has no intention of surrendering. I think he's gonna fight to the last VP.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
No shame in that.
The enemy can taste defeat. The territory is out of contact.
Well, almost the last VP. So that will conclude the game. 469 VP victory. That's the number to beat for Korean Army. Going into Game 2, it's going to be U.S. forces versus Oster. Pretty sure. GG, DevM wins.